click Add and add the third-person template to the project. Find the base mesh of your character, in my case, Elf Arden, right-click on it, and create an animation blueprint. Open it. Inside the animation blueprint, create a Retarget pose node and select the previously imported retargeter for transitioning from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. If you're using the standard UE4 skeleton, choose Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. For UE5, use RTG Mannequin. Next, open the blueprint of the source character you want to copy animations from. In the Mesh section, add an additional skeletal mesh, place your custom character in it, and assign the created animation blueprint to the Anim class field. Disable Visible for the source character's mesh, and enable Always Tick Pose and Refresh Bones to ensure animations are retargeted even when the source mesh is hidden. Run the scene to test. This method works well for Unreal Engine versions 5.0 to 5.3, but has limited flexibility for fine-tuning animations. In the next part, I'll show you a more advanced method for version 5.4. This time, we won't need a template. I strongly recommend adjusting your character's mesh to match the source character skeleton as closely as possible, in this case, the UE4 mannequin. Select both the mannequin mesh and your Elf Arden mesh and export them to any 3D package you're comfortable with, Blender, Maya, etc. In my case, I'll use Cinema 4D. The goal is to align the shoulder joints and wrist positions so that the fingers will match correctly during retargeting. Adjust the scale of both models, note down the scale factor, and apply it to your character. Export the updated mesh back to Unreal and use Re-import to update Elf Arden. Create an animation blueprint for the character and open it. Add a Retarget pose node. Then find the source character's animation blueprint and click Retarget Animations. A window will appear with the source mesh already selected. In the Target field, select your character, Elf Arden, and click Export Retarget Assets. Unreal will generate all the necessary retargeting controls. In your character's animation blueprint, select the newly created setup called RTG Auto-Generated. Open the source character's blueprint, add an additional skeletal mesh with your character, and assign the animation blueprint to it. Disable Visible for the source mesh and enable Always Tick Pose and Refresh Bones. Next, open the RTG asset. Align the meshes perfectly in the pose view. Select the yellow cubes on the hands in the viewport and set the IK parameter blend to source to 1 so that the hands follow the source character. Don't forget to enable IK in the top panel to activate inverse kinematics during retargeting. Run the scene to check the result. Now the hands properly grip the sword and the animations look much more natural. Now, let's look at a simple way to retarget animations using the proper RTG setup. Find any file linked to the source animations, for example, an animation or animation blueprint, and click Retarget Animations. In the pop-up window, select your target character, Elf Arden, and click Export Retarget Assets. Open the RTG asset. In the viewport, select the yellow cubes on the hands and set the IK parameter blend to source to 1 to make the hands follow the source character. Enable IK in the top panel to activate inverse kinematics during retargeting. From the list, select any animations or animation blueprints you want to retarget and click Export Selected Animations. Choose a folder for saving, and you're done. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and leave a like. Have a great day.